So one of the things we have agreed on is that the banks will seek to provide relief to borrowers on their personal loans based on their individual circumstances arising from the pandemic. As you can imagine, about 28% of our loans are actually personal loans. And a lot of our people have borrowed as personal loans and they're using it for something. And also, you have those instances where they will probably lose their job or they'll be put on furlough or something like that. So in a sense, they may not have the cash flow to support a loan that they were actually servicing before. So all loans that were current on March 2nd will be eligible. All personal loans that were current on March 2nd will be eligible to this consideration. Specifically, the personal loans, banks will review requests by borrowers to extend their loans for a period of up to 1 year. So if you have a loan, personal loan, and you have, it has been current on until March 2nd, and you are getting difficulties, particularly because of the pandemic, directly or indirectly, you can go to your bank and they can discuss with you extending it in various ways, including, as if at all the personal circumstances allow, could be even a sense of a moratorium. But the point is that it can be extended up to 1 year. Your Excellency, this is a point that there's a point I would want to stress here, that we do not want to create a problem at the end. We don't want to have a cliff, meaning at the end of this period, we end up having more problems than we started with. And this is why this measure has been dealt with in that way. And of course, the banks will work closely with the borrower. Another measure, Your Excellency, is that on the SMEs and corporate borrowers, they can contact their banks and they'll be assessed and have discussions about restructuring of their loans. Of course, we mean the non-personal loans. Therefore, they can go directly to the banks, and the banks are open to having that conversation with them. And as you know, a lot of our people actually have those sort of loans. So in that sense, I think this will help them, particularly the SMEs. At the same time, the costs of all this extension and restructuring will be borne by the banks. So no cost to the borrower. And also other measures that I would like to mention to you, Your Excellency, is that in order to further facilitate the use of mobile digital platforms, banks will waive all charges for balance inquiry. So today and now, many banks charge a particular fee for just checking my balance on your phone. So that actually would be eliminated, which I think would therefore facilitate matters. Finally, of course, as I mentioned earlier, the banks will ensure that this transfer between mobile money and, the wallets and the bank accounts will be costless, meaning there are no charges. And this should have been eliminated a couple of days ago. So those are the measures, Your Excellency, that we have agreed on and will be implemented from today going forward.